Welcome to my channel. I'm having a look at my Gregor doll who's dressed up as King Henry V. Now I made this costume in 2012 for the Sasha Doll Festival that was held in Stratford upon Avon, and the theme was Shakespeare or something else. There were two themes. Anyway, I chose Shakespeare and I made this Henry V outfit. Now I actually made it for my Henry, my travel doll, thank goodness I never left it on him. I just left this on him because he's been on display, and you will see that he's got all black marks under his chin. So I'm going to take it off and just see just how bad his body is and see if it is worth me giving him Oxy 10 treatment. I'm a bit scared to do this actually. So just tilt the camera down a bit. I've got all sorts of paraphernalia on my desk at the moment. Well, it's actually not a desk, it's just a table. But yeah, we'll undo this and see. I just didn't think at the time, and then when I realised, I just thought, oh, I can't face it at the moment. But I'm going to face it today and just see how bad it is. It may be that I'm just going to have to leave his body as is, although I will try and treat at the very least under his chin on his face. So you can see, hopefully, there how bad it is. Even though I did actually line the leather with a cotton, it's still the leather that has stained him. So let's slide that off. Let's slide the boots off. Now I made this whole outfit. Yep, it's pretty bad. It's pretty horrendous. I'm going to need an awful lot of Oxy 10 if I decide to do his whole body. As I say, I'm actually dreading taking the rest of this off him. It was all done authentically, all lace probably, and what I didn't know at the time was I should have put a white undergarment on him, but I didn't know, and so I didn't. And yeah, it's bad. It's really, really bad. Oh gosh, I think I'm going to have to just, if I want his head, I think I will have to get a new body for him and just leave him in this outfit, because I'm going to end up pulling all the sequins off here at the rate I'm going to try and glue that back on. This is what happens when you leave leather on a vinyl doll. I'm not going to cry, I'm not going to cry, I'm not going to cry. So, yeah. I don't really think I'm going to be able to retrieve this doll without using gallons of Oxy 10. As you can see, he is terribly, terribly damaged. But I am going to try and treat under here, and I will at some stage see if I can find another body for him. Poor boy. And then I'll just keep him in it because the damage is done now. There's nothing I can do about it really. But yeah, this is what happens when you leave a doll in leather. Scary. So I will treat under here just to get that off his face, and there's a bit at the back of his neck. But yeah, that's unfortunate. So anyway, we will get some Oxy 10 treatment on his face, put him out in the sun and see what happens. So here he is. I'm protecting his eyes so they don't fade in the sun or discolour, and I've got it on his chin. Welcome back. As I said earlier in this video, I was going to try some Oxy 10 treatment on this lad, and whilst it probably would work, I would need literally gallons of the stuff. I would need so much to make it worthwhile trying to use, and I mean it would cost a fortune, and at the end of the day, who would then wear this without me making a full bodysuit? And I figured, well, he's already damaged, so I might as well put it back on him really, because yeah, he's damaged. There's not a lot I can do about it unless I buy up a huge stock of Oxy 10 and then have a lot of good weather, and to be honest, the weather's turning now. It's not very good. So I'm going to dress him back in this, and I'm going to put him back on his cart, his wooden cart, in on my shelf, so I will show you that once he's dressed. So yes, with hindsight, I should have put on a, you know, sewed him a full undersuit, but at the time I didn't think, and it didn't actually stay on Henry long. It just stayed on Henry for the competition I entered, and then it wasn't on any doll for quite a long time. And then I thought, well, it'd be nice to have it on display. So of course I put it on this lad here, and then what with moving and everything else, that's how it does up at the back, just laces up at the back. I went up to London, I think I mentioned, to look at the original costume. And yeah, with hindsight, I should have done that, but I didn't. And you know, at the end of the day, he's damaged now. As I said, there's not a lot I can do about it, so I might as well just use him to model this costume. It seems a shame to have it tucked away in a drawer, so, which is what my original thought was. It'd be nice to have it on display. Can I thread that through? Oops, that's not right. Oh, excuse me. And it's done, so make that be a warning to perhaps anybody else who's considering using leather or dark coloured clothing. Don't leave it on your dolls for too long. In fact, with leather, I think you should probably definitely put a undergarment on, a white undergarment. But hey ho, it's done. Got an extra piece of leather. I think actually that doesn't thread through. I think that just does up with two ties, if I remember rightly. So let's put that back through. Let's tie that one, and then we'll tie the other one. I think that's how it must have gone. Of course, when I'm editing this video, I'll probably see differently, but that's how it's going now. Right, we'll take him back to his shelf and we'll show you. And there he is with his other friends who are in costumes as well. So I made the Beatles outfit and I got first prize for that. A friend made the Harry Potter outfit for our school back to school swap we did a number of years ago now. I used to do regular swaps for summer and winter and themes, and that was a fun one. And behind him we've got the train driver. I made the outfit. This lad came with his no, he didn't, but I think I bought the scout outfit, or he may have come wearing it actually. Then the cowboy outfit was from a Sasha festival, and this outfit was made by the lovely Jean Jensen, who's sadly no longer with us, who made Henry's shoes. So yeah, that's my shelf, and that's where this lad lives, and he's dressed up as Henry V. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps my channel grow. Feel free to leave a comment, and we'll catch you again another time. Bye for now.